Hello everyone. I come to you with very sad news. The legendary voice actor Brendan O'Brien sadly passed away on the 23rd of March 2023. We've only just heard about this as his obituary was uploaded on legacy.com on the 14th of May 2023. Brendan O'Brien was the man who brought us the unique voices and personalities of all the characters in the first Crash Bandicoot game. Crash Bandicoot himself, Dr. Neo Cortex,
Crash Bandicoot.
Dr. Embryo,
Attack the Cortex. The Vortex is not ready.
and the lab assistants. Koala Kong and Ripperoo were voiced with stock audio. For Crash Bandicoot 2, Clancy Brown took up the role of Dr. Neo Cortex, but Brendan O'Brien continued to bring us iconic characters with his portrayal of my favourite, Dr. N.Gin.
How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
The Komodo Bros, and Tiny Tiger. Reprising his role of Dr. Embryo and Crash Bandicoot.
You were helping Cortex gather crystals.
O'Brien went on to voice Crash, Dr. N.Gin and Tiny Tiger in Crash Bandicoot 3 and Crash Team Racing, where he would also reprise his role of Pinstripe Potteroo.
Forget about it.
He continued voicing Crash Bandicoot, Papu Papu, Dr. Embryo, Komodo Mo and Tiny Tiger in Crash Bash in the year 2000, as well as for the 2001 game The Wrath of Cortex, where he voiced Crash Bandicoot and Tiny Tiger. For the GBA games released every year from 2002 to 2004, Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure, Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced, and Crash Bandicoot Purple, Ripto's Rampage, archived recordings of Brendan O'Brien's Crash Bandicoot voice was used to voice the character, as well as fake Crash in Entranced. Sadly, this would be his last appearance in the Crash Bandicoot franchise until 2016, where, once again, archived recordings of his iconic Crash Bandicoot voice were used in Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Despite huge fan support and offering to voice the characters for free because he loved it so much, Brendan O'Brien was not asked back to voice the characters for any Crash Bandicoot titles after 2004. Most surprisingly, he was not asked to reprise his roles in the 2017 reboot Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. I personally feel that this was a huge missed opportunity. The modern voice actors are good, but for me nothing will ever compare to the sensational performances that Brendan O'Brien gave in the original games. And that's not just nostalgia talking. He was an incredibly gifted voice actor, and his voice is known and impersonated by people all around the world. He started his acting career at the age of 10 when he was put in a shot with his father in the first episode of The Streets of San Francisco, and from then on had an acting career of his own. He was also a very gifted musician in his own right and a great guitarist. I implore you to learn about him more by reading his obituary that will be linked down below. It is with a very heavy heart that I have to report this news. Brendan O'Brien is the sole reason I love Crash Bandicoot. For me, it was never about gameplay. It was always about the characters and their unique voices. Since I was a child, since I could speak, I have been impersonating the Crash Bandicoot cast. I began my entire Crash Bandicoot collection because as a boy I wanted the action figures so that I could perform just like Brendan O'Brien, so I could do the voices, become the characters, and inform stories of my own. Brendan O'Brien inspired me to act, to perform, to create, and to unlock the potential of my voice, both in acting and in singing. When I sent my video of Crash Bandicoot Brainwash to him when I was 15 years old, he had nothing but nice things to say. That was a lot of hard work. Good job. That was my proudest moment. Brendan O'Brien will be sadly missed by all of us. I only wish I could have met him, to have shaken his hand, and to have told him how his performances touched my heart and inspired me to pursue my dreams. My thoughts go out to his friends, family, and to the millions of people who will mourn his loss. But because I cannot put it in better words myself, I would like to quote the final part of his obituary. The silence leaves behind deep memories of a life well lived. He touched strangers, friends, and family with his love of life, his humour, and positive attitude. No words can express how much he is missed. We love you, Brendan.
So people started finding that, and
all those years later and writing me.
Yeah, that's really
And
cool.
it was enough to make me cry, man.
Wow.
That because I remember how I
Yeah.
felt about that kind of entertainment when I was
Sure.
growing up. And they say things to me like, "You will always be my Crash. You will always be my Crash."